What's happening? Mike here, Mike's Computer Tips. Second live stream. Pretty good here. I'm looking for a little something to stand camera on. There it is. I was just going through a lot of my things. I got a lot of these laptop screws and I'm just checking them all out. See what I gotta do. Put this laptop together. Bunch of little laptop screws. Wow. I'm gonna need all those screws once I put laptop together. I'm gonna set those back there. You know, you never wanna lose anything. I'm gonna put all my hard drives in my hard drive case because it's another thing you want to do. You want to keep all your stuff. Huh? Well, I'll have it later. So I'm making some baked potatoes. I made my wife one. I have one cooking. I was watching a YouTube video about how to make baked potatoes really quick, but they must have been referring to regular baked potatoes because the guy was making a regular baked potato in 3 minutes, and it was a pretty good size. But the one I made was sweet potato, and I think those take longer. So when I did what he did and exactly how he did it, the 3 minutes, it wasn't even half done. So that just tells me that sweet potatoes take a lot longer than baked potatoes in the microwave. So you live and learn. I'm just organizing some of my stuff. Got my computer screwdrivers here. Getting them all together. Spend a lot of time organizing my stuff. I like to have everything neat in the way I know where it is and not thrown all around. Here's my DVD player to the laptop I'm working on. It's my laptop, but there are some issues. I got this laptop and took it apart because I wanted to upgrade it, so I did upgrade it. I put a better hard drive and more memory, but I realized the problem is that it is not booting up. So, starts, all that good stuff, but it is not booting up. So I'm trying to figure out why. That's a job I have there. And then I have another laptop that's mine. It's a laptop behind me. And that one has a problem with the hinge. I mean, the laptop works good, everything is perfect. I installed Windows, I upgraded it, all that good stuff. But then I realized that one of the hinges was sticking up, and on the other end of the hinge, the screws are not in there. There isn't anywhere to screw them in, so that part broke. So that's a problem because if you have nowhere to screw them into, that part of the laptop is not going to tighten. So sometimes if you glue it, you glue the hand shut, it'll stay, but I tried to do that, and in this case, maybe because it's such a big laptop, it is not staying down. And here's the power cord to Dell over here. So those are the issues I have, and a buddy of mine, he's looking at another little mini computer, find out why that's not booting. Just checking it out for me, I left it with him. It's an HP ProDesk 400 G3 Mini. Wrote down all the specs on it. And it's an i5 mini computer, but it is not starting. So, it's an issue with that. Alright. A lot of rain today. It's been raining a lot. I mean, on and off. I went to the store to buy a few things, and when I came out, it was so raining so hard, and I ran out, and I ran to the car. Got home, it started raining even harder. I wanted to go do some walking at the mall, and ended up making something to eat. And that's where I'm at now. Had some lunch, and now I am back with you guys. Really love to be with you guys online. Oh, here's some of my Wi-Fi cards. You have some old computers, make sure you take the old Wi-Fi cards out if it's not working, because the Wi-Fi cards might still be good, and you never know when you're going to need one. It's like 5 different types of Wi-Fi cards in a laptop, so having all different ones is a good thing. I got those. I'm thinking about putting them in with the hard drives. That way I don't lose them. I just don't want to forget that I have them. So I'm going to put them in the hard drive box. Put that there. I have some old hard drives. Some of these old hard drives here. This little guy. That's a 2.5, and here's a 3.5. It's an old job you have. I have a couple of them. This is my computer that I use. It's the second hard drive for it, and so if something happens to my hard drive, I can just pop this one in, and it'll work again. Everything will be on there. I save these drives just in case people want me to save their information on a computer, and I'll put it on one of these drives. You can put it in an enclosure. After you put it in there. And I do have the enclosure somewhere. Yeah, you can put it in one of these USB enclosures. You put it in here, and then you have a cable. Or you got one of these jobbies. You get one of these, and you connect the drive to that, and then you can access a USB. So that's good to have. Good to have that. My friend is kind of busy at times, so I don't want to overwhelm him with stuff. I just bring him stuff now and then, see if he'll help me out. And I always help him out, so it's good to have another friend that does PC work, because, you know, sometimes you don't know something, and they'll be glad to help you. That's a good thing. 2 minds is better than one. sometimes you forget something, and then it's like, ask him, you're like, yeah, I should have thought of that. There are a lot of things that you know already, but you kind of forgot. Yeah, that's right. So, yeah, two heads is always better than one. I also am looking at a Radeon video graphic card. I have some old graphic cards back here. And I have an old laptop screen that's still good. I saved this from a broken laptop. It's a screen. And if I ever need it, I have it. And I also have another laptop screen right here, a smaller one. And I have an Apple screen. This is from a MacBook Air. It's a good screen. 13-inch. You just never know when you're going to need these things. And I have a battery that came out of another system. I forgot which one it was, but it's a good battery. The rest of the laptop wasn't good, but the battery was good. And they're like $35. So I just hold on to a few things that I know I'm probably going to need, and they're good. You know, if it's junk I'm never going to use, you know, I'll put it out front, and some people down the street will pick it up and do whatever. But I know I'm going to need it, or it's good. I have all my memory here. I have a memory here from a long time ago. This is a 16 gig PC, I think it's a DDR4, and that's good for a gaming system. Got that a long time ago. Then I have all my PC3, 8 gigs. I have gaming memory, old gaming memory. This is 4 gig. I have 4 of those. Another PC3. My friend gave me this. And I have a couple DDR4 and a couple DDR5 laptop memories. And a lot of DDR3 memory. Because DDR3 is like the most common laptop memory, even desktop memory, that you're going to find. So I save it, you know. If it's a 1 gig, I'll throw it away. But 2 gig or 4 or 8, I usually save it. You never know if someone's going to need it. Or if you have an old system and it's got like 8 and your gig's already in it and you have an open slot, you could put another 4 in there or another 2, and that'll give you a little bit more push. So that's why I save it. Save the memory, and I have 2 of these guys where you put the NVMe hard drive in. These are really inexpensive. You can get these on eBay or Amazon. You can read the hard drive, save the data to another computer, put the drive in there and plug it in, and you can access it. So that's always a nice thing to have. Also have one of these Javis, same principle. That's my little hobby, what I do. And if anybody has any questions about anything, problem with your computer, maybe I could help you, just let me know in the comments, and I'll come into the live stream and type it in, and I'll try to help you. I got my handy dandy cover up. If you make a mistake on a paper, you can always cover it up. You always gotta have a stapler gun. Pens, pencils, just all kinds of stuff. You know, I have a lot of laptop cables and desktop power cables. You just seem to accumulate them over time. You end up with a bunch of them. The laptop is bad, the cable's good, keep the cable. And I got like maybe 15 or 20 different laptop cables. And I keep them all just in case somebody needs it. I need it for something. And that's pretty much it. I have my business cards. A friend of mine had them made for me. It's a business card. They put the wrong phone number on these, so it's written in. But I have these other business cards that have the right phone number on them. So I use these two. These are a little tiny bit smaller, I think. Actually, it looks like the same size. Yeah, it's just a different material. Same size, different material. A little bit thinner. But it does the job, that's all that matters. As long as it does the job that you need done. Hand them out to people and never know if you're going to get a job. Love doing these live streams. Here we are, Saturday, August 23rd, 2025, 2:18 p.m. in the afternoon. So if you don't catch my live stream now while I'm live, hopefully you'll catch it on the replay. Because YouTube does keep them on for, I believe, 24 hours after the live stream is done. Got my extra keyboard here and mouse. Never know when you're going to need it. You can test the computer out with it. I got an extra monitor here on the side that I use like testing. Here, I'll show it to you. And that's my other monitor. So, yeah, you never know when you're going to need some of these stuff. So come in handy. You can test the computer here. I got an extra monitor in the back. On the back, I got an extra monitor. I'll show you guys that. Right there, I have an extra monitor. It's a small monitor someone gave to me. And there's a bunch of laptop cables and a couple laptops on the table. And then here's a bunch of stuff here. Keep everything in there. My couple computer cases, a fan, picture of an old Amish bridge right there, back in my Pennsylvania days. There's my computer, and there's the bird on the back. He hangs out. And the microphone. So that's all my complete setup. Everything is here that I need. Really don't lack anything here. Just got what I need. Nothing more, nothing less. I think I'm going to put this on top of the computer just so it don't get dirty. And these two go on top of that. Don't want nothing to happen to it. So that is that. I guess that is everything for this video. You got a good description of my setup and the kind of stuff that I have and what you need to be a computer guy. So hopefully you'll share the video out, subscribe if you're new, and I'll talk to you in the next video. See you all later.